Welcome back to the Deep Dive, where we sift through the noise to bring you the signal. Today we're exploring a topic that's fundamentally reshaping, well, pretty much everything: artificial intelligence. Our focus is specifically on the United Kingdom's AI sector. It seems like, according to recent reports, it's experiencing a remarkable surge. Okay, let's unpack this. So our main source for this deep dive is a recent UK government report looking at AI sector growth. AI News highlighted it, and we thought it was worth digging into. Our mission really is to pull out the most important bits of knowledge from this report, give you the real story behind the headlines, not just the raw figures.
Absolutely, and we'll certainly need to dig beneath those headlines. Because while the numbers, well, they are undeniably impressive, our goal isn't just reciting stats. We want to understand the underlying drivers pushing this growth. And just as importantly, the real challenges hiding beneath the surface of this rapid expansion. It's a dynamic picture, quite complex actually, and we want to help you grasp all its critical facets.
Indeed. And let's maybe jump straight into those headline figures first, because they are genuinely compelling. This report reveals the UK AI sector has outpaced the wider economy by, get this, an astonishing 150 times since 2022. Just think about that for a second. Imagine if your savings grew 150 times faster than average. It's an extraordinary acceleration. And the metrics they give are very specific, really illustrating this momentum. We're talking record revenues hitting, what, 23.9 billion in the last year alone?
23.9 billion, yeah.
And the number of AI companies soared to over 5,800. That's a massive 58% increase just since 2023.
Just in 1 year, basically.
Exactly. And what's really noteworthy here is it's not just the big tech giants, right?
No, not at all.
Small and medium-sized businesses, SMBs, they make up over 90% of these new entrants. So it's a real ground-up wave of innovation. And this translates directly into jobs, too. Employment in the sector jumped by a third, up to more than 86,000 people. It's a genuinely expanding ecosystem.
And what's truly insightful here, I think, isn't just that AI is across sectors, but the fundamental shifts it's actually enabling. Ferial Clark, MP, she's the Parliamentary Undersecretary for AI, noted in the report, this growth is clear, from healthcare and finance to manufacturing and professional services. Think about healthcare for a moment. It's not just basic diagnostics anymore. We're seeing AI drive personalized treatment plans, speed up drug discovery, things that were unthinkable just a short while ago.
Right.
Or finance. It's not just automating tasks, it's fundamentally reshaping how they assess risk, detect fraud. It makes the system stronger, more agile. These aren't just small tweaks, they're like paradigm shifts in how these industries work. It really gives you a glimpse of the UK's potential to lead here, boosting national productivity too.
Okay, those numbers are undeniably impressive. But, when we see such rapid growth, the question always comes up, is it sustainable? What does the report actually say is fueling this? What's the why behind all this investment in company creation?
Well, the report points quite clearly to a big surge in investor confidence, both from within the UK and, importantly, internationally. It's not just wishful thinking about future returns. It seems to be a recognition of the UK's existing talent pool, its innovative environment.
And the investment specifics really back that up, don't they? Just as compelling as the revenue figures. A record £2.9 billion poured into dedicated AI firms in 2024 alone. That's huge.
Yeah.
But it's not just local money. The UK has become a top spot for international capital, attracting an incredible £15 billion in inward investment projects this year. And these aren't just numbers on a page. These projects are expected to create over 6,500 new jobs. So real, tangible economic impact.
And if we connect that to the bigger picture, this flood of capital, especially the international money, it signals real global confidence in the UK's AI capabilities. It's kind of a testament to the country's potential for innovation, its ability to foster the right environment for, cutting-edge AI work. Investors aren't just chasing a trend. They see a strong foundation and a promising future for the UK as a global AI hub.
And it's not just all happening in London, which is genuinely encouraging, I think.
Right. That's important.
While London and the Southeast are naturally the AI heartland, probably due to existing infrastructure, talent clusters, that sort of thing, the boom is definitely rippling out. This isn't just like random spread either. It's often fueled by strong university research centers in the regions, local government initiatives, better digital infrastructure maybe. We're seeing places like the West Midlands, the Northwest, Yorkshire, and the Humber. They're seeing explosive growth. The number of local AI firms there has at least doubled since 2022.
Doubled. Wow.
Yeah. And this diversification is crucial, isn't it? It suggests a broader, maybe more robust foundation, could make the UK's AI sector more resilient long term. So yeah, these figures paint a picture of definite success, big success. But as with any rapid climb, if you look closer, you often find the cracks, the fault lines beneath the shiny surface. And here's where our deep dive gets really interesting, I think. The report does uncover some significant growing pains, challenges that could, if they're not dealt with, really put a brake on this incredible momentum.
And this brings up a key question. What exactly are these pressure points, according to the report? Isabel Grandi, she's the director for data strategy and governance at NTT Data. She put it very clearly. She said basically, while the sector is booming, the study also reveals these critical issues. She highlighted that, quote, companies are struggling to find enough skilled people, and late-stage capital remains thin whilst the lines remain blurred on regulation. Let's maybe break those down because they seem pretty fundamental. First off, the big one, talent shortage. A significant talent shortage. Even though the sector's creating loads of new jobs, the growth is just so fast that companies literally cannot find enough skilled people, especially for those specialized AI roles.
Right, the specific skills.
Exactly.
Okay.
Imagine a promising AI startup, right, developing some amazing new diagnostic tool. They get initial funding, they've got brilliant researchers, but then bam, they hit a wall trying to hire, say, 5 experienced machine learning engineers. That talent gap isn't just an HR headache. It's a direct bottleneck. It limits their ability to scale up to compete internationally. Then there's this critical shortfall of late-stage capital, money for growth. The UK is apparently very good at the start phase. That's a quote from an investor in the report. Really good at nurturing ideas, getting startups launched.
Seed funding in early stages.
Precisely. But, quote, at the scale-up phase, beyond Series A, there's a missing piece there. So, Series A. That's typically the first major investment round after the initial seed money. It's vital for really expanding, getting into the market properly, achieving serious growth. And if that later stage money isn't readily available in the UK, what happens? Well, these promising startups might just look overseas for that crucial cash injection. They might have to.
So talent gap, funding gap. What was the third one?
The third big challenge is around regulatory uncertainty. And linked to that, the crucial need for trust. Isabella Grandi really emphasized this. She said the long-term success of the UK AI sector depends on building trust.
Makes sense.
And she warns that safety and ethics need to be kept firmly in view or adoption will slow. People won't use it if they don't trust it, right?
Right.
Without a clear rule book, her words for how AI should be developed and used responsibly, companies face a big hurdle integrating it. And, well, consumers will be hesitant. She even pointed to the EU's approach, the EU AI Act specifically, and how places like Ireland are already outlining compliance steps.
That's the kind of clarity businesses are craving.
A clear framework. Exactly. Firms need a rule book that they can apply, she says. And that certainty seems to be, well, a bit lacking in the UK right now.
Yeah, and these aren't just abstract issues, are they? Regulation, trust, they have real-world impacts. The report even includes this small, almost funny detail that kind of highlights the bumps in the road. Apparently, the Department for Business and Trade did a 3-month trial of Microsoft Copilot. You know, the AI assistant meant to boost productivity.
I know it.
Well, the results were apparently less exciting than maybe hoped for.
Oh, weird.
It just shows, even with amazing tech, the practical reality of rolling it out and getting real benefits isn't always smooth sailing. But despite these pretty significant challenges, talent, funding rules, the report does indicate a strong sense of optimism on the ground, which is, heartening.
Yeah, that's it.
The entrepreneurial spirit is clearly still buzzing. A remarkable 58% of AI firms expect their revenues to grow by 50% or more in the coming year.
Wow, 50% or more.
Yeah, that's not just steady growth. That's like exponential ambition, a really confident outlook.
And that optimism is probably well-placed, given the sheer growth potential we've talked about. It's undeniable.
Yeah.
But as Isabella Grandi insightfully summarized it, actually seizing that potential isn't a given. It's not automatic. It's going to require tackling these issues, talent, capital, regulation, head-on, to achieve what she called responsible, inclusive, and commercially viable AI innovation.
Responsible, inclusive, and commercially viable. A good summary.
It's a clear call to action, isn't it? Reminds us that future success isn't just about smarter algorithms. It's also about building a sustainable, ethical ecosystem around them. addressing the frameworks.
Precisely. Understanding these dynamics, the incredible highs, the very real growing pains, and the strategic choices that lie ahead, it's crucial, really, for appreciating the full picture. The nuanced picture of the UK's position in this global AI revolution. It's about looking beyond the hype, isn't it, to grasp the real levers of future success. So what does this all mean for the UK AI sector? Let's recap quickly. We've seen incredible, record-breaking growth absolutely blasting past the wider economy, revenue soaring, thousands of new companies popping up, jobs multiplying. It's a boom.
Definitely looks like one.
But look beneath that shiny surface, and there are critical challenges. A serious talent shortage is brewing. There's a worrying gap in that crucial late-stage funding. And there's this pressing need for clear rules, clear regulation to build the trust needed for widespread adoption.
Indeed. Navigating the future of AI, it clearly requires understanding both the wins and the hurdles, the triumphs and the trials. The UK has built a strong foundation, no doubt. But this next phase of growth, it really demands smart, strategic solutions to these pressure points we've discussed. If they want truly sustainable and impactful innovation, they need to address them.
Absolutely. And that leaves us, and you, with a final provocative thought to maybe mull over. What role do you think the UK government or private investors, or maybe the universities and colleges, what role should they prioritize to make sure this AI boom is sustainable and also genuinely beneficial for everyone? What's the single most important missing piece, do you think, that needs sorting out for the UK to really cement its position as a global AI leader? Lots to think about there. We really appreciate you joining us for this deep dive.